Pregnant woman rescued from abusive partner. ABCA Chairman Chief OKOYE creates 3 strategic committees. ANAMBRA Indigene scores the highest in JAM 2023 exams. Protesters demand political change in Serbia. That's from the foreign scenes. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good morning and welcome to the news. My name is Uchechukwu Ebonam. A pregnant woman, Ms. Nebechi Acho from Isofia, who was beaten to pulp by living partner Chukwemiri Alunobi, a native of Aguleze Chukwuberuth in Agawata local government area of the state, has been rescued by the Women and Social Welfare Commissioner, Honorable OBINABO. The rescue was as a result of a viral video on the internet when Nebechi was struggling for her life after the said incident. The ministry facilitated the arrest of the culprit, but after a passionate plea from the woman, the Women and Social Welfare boss decided to give the man a second chance on very stringent conditions. Upon further investigation, it was discovered that Nebechi and Chukwemere were only cohabiting and not yet married. While warning the man never to lay hands on the woman again, Honorable OBINABO said she's letting the sleeping dog lie because the woman requested for pardon, and if caught another time, she will make sure he spends his life in jail. She went further to reunite them and pray for them, even as she mandated the man to either leave the woman or marry her properly, as cohabiting is not permitted. The couple thanked the Women Affairs boss for stepping into the situation and promised to live happily ever after. The Anambra State Chairman of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, ABCA, Chief Ifeatu OKOYE, has created 3 strategic committees to accelerate the realization of the new shared vision of his executive. The committees were created at a joint meeting of the State Working Committee, SWC, and the 21 local government party chairman of the party at ABCA State Secretariat in Oka. They include Strategy and Tactical Committee headed by Honorable Mark Okoye Jr. with Honorable Anthony Nchukube as Secretary, Chief Jude Emeteta, Dr. Chibike Ofobike, Honorable Arinze Awoko, Chief Ikenna Iyebu, Honorable Obiajulu Nwoye, Chief Chris Okonkwo, and Honorable Amara Anazodo as members. The Truth and Reconciliation Committee is chaired by former Governor of the state, Chief Emeka Sibudo, with Barrister Innocent Okafor as Secretary, Dr. N.M. Nwadiobu, Barrister Austin Enendo, Barrister Obi Nweke, Barrister Tex Ikechukwu, Chief Theophane Nolly Ebele Mercy Onyekwelo, and Barrister Clems Aguyi as members. The Business and Works Committee has the State Chairman of ABCA, Deputy Chairman, Secretary, Vice Chairman North, Vice Chairman Central, Vice Chairman South, Women Leader, Youth Leader, and Publicity Secretary as members. In his remarks, Chief OKOYE informed the meeting of the agenda of the party state's executive to open up ABCA to the people and allow everyone interested to join in to feel welcomed at every level. Federal Polytechnic Oko officially admitted new students into the citadel of learning. The rector of the institution, Dr. Francisca Nwafulugo, has warned the students to desist from thuggery, courtesy, examination malpractice, and other social vices. Speaking at the 39th matriculation ceremony held at the Polytechnic Auditorium, Dr. Nwafulugo, who formally admitted the students, urged them to pursue excellence and seek ways of becoming creative in order to become people of value. Correspondent Emmanuel Chibata completes the report.
Addressing the students, Dr. Nwafulugo maintained that the Polytechnic has zero tolerance for social vices and advised them to commit themselves to academic excellence, moral rectitude, and good character, while assuring them that the institution is committed to offering them quality and impactful academic experience.
You who are seated here can do it. You can even do better. It's just to be determined and well focused. Yes, you can excel exceptionally. And my prayer here is that all of you will succeed in Jesus' name.
Speaking further, the rector implored the students to avoid distractions that will make them lose focus in view of the need to achieve their dreams and make friends with students that will inspire and motivate them to become the best. She urged the students to use facilities in the institution to turn their potentials into skill and congratulated Miss Ifeoma Amoshe, who passed through the Polytechnic and recently emerged the best in China after being sponsored to learn Chinese language. The students later took matriculation vow administered by the Deputy Registrar of the Polytechnic in charge of personnel, Dr. Blessing Asuzu. The matriculants, including Mr. Vincent Agu of Mechanical Engineering and Miss Judith Nwafo of Computer Science Department, expressed joy and promised to be good students.
I'm very committed, because once you go through all the stress of life and later get an admission into this institution, you have to be happy. Not an easy task.
I'm so happy and excited because some people wish to be here today, which they are not. So I'm so happy, amazing, all of them.
The Deputy Rector of the Polytechnic, Dr. Kenneth Ezekwe, other principal officers, deans and heads of departments were present at the event. Emmanuel Chibata for ABS News.
The Anambra State Ministry of Culture, Entertainment and Tourism is to partner with the organizers of Anambra Fashion Expo AFE 2023 to organize its second edition of the event by October this year. The agreement was reached when the organizers of the event, led by Mazi Jimofor, paid Commissioner Onyenji a visit in his office in Oka. The commissioner, while welcoming the team, commended their efforts towards the success of last year's Anambra Fashion Expo and noted that their partnership for this year's event will help make it a mega event. He congratulated the convener of AFE, Adora Soludo, for the success of the program last year and promised to look into the content of the program in order to see how best his ministry can assist. Commissioner Onyenji said that partnering with the state ministry will enable the AFE team have a documented file in the ministry which can serve as a reference point in the future, noting that consultants succeed more with such. Commissioner Onyenji thanked Governor Chukwuma Soludo for his interest in sponsoring this year's Anambra Fashion Expo and noted it will help create good image about the state. Contributing, the Director of Diaspora Affairs and Entertainment in the ministry, Mrs. Neka Wankwo, commended the AFE team for the success of last year's edition and noted that it helped to project the state to the world. On his part, the head of operations Anambra Festival Expo, Mr. Mazi Jimofor, thanked the commissioner for his warm reception and appealed for the support of his ministry in ensuring success of the second edition of AFE scheduled for October this year. Nnewi North local government area under the leadership of Engineer Chris Obiora has continued to desilt drainage channels in the council area as part of the efforts to ensure livable and prosperous Nnewi. The exercise was also to mark the June 2023 end of the month sanitation exercise, which recorded reasonable compliance within the area. The desilting took place at First Bank Junction through Bishop's Court to 100-foot road, also Bank Road, Igori's Road and Nnewi roundabout. Other parts of Nnewi were also visited by Engineer Obiora and his team to ensure people comply with the sanitation exercise. Engineer Obiora is in an interview with ABS said that the mandate to make Nnewi a clean environment free of theft will continue to receive great attention. He encouraged the people of Nnewi to always use the receptacles and avoid dumping refuse inside drainage channels to aid free flow of flood. Engineer Obiora said that Governor Soludo's interest for a better Anambra assured to continue the implementation of all his policies and programs. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAMB, has confirmed a female candidate from Anambra State, Ms. Ume Kamsiyochukwu Nkechinyere, as the best candidate in the 2023 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination (UTME) with a 360 score. She sat for the examination in Ogun State and applied to University of Lagos, UNILAG, to study chemical engineering. Similarly, a male candidate from Edo State, Agwele Stephen Oserua was confirmed by JAMB as second best with 358 score. He sat for an examination in Edo State and applied to University of Benin, UNIBEN, to study computer engineering. Osaroha was closely followed by another male candidate, Ositade Oluwafemi Anthony from Ogun State, and took the examination in Ogun State. The candidate also scored 358 and applied to study computer engineering in the University of Lagos, UNILAG. JAMB Registrar Professor Ishak Oluyede disclosed information at the opening ceremony of the 2023 policy meeting in Abuja. ANAOCHA local government area witnessed high compliance with respect to June end of the month sanitation exercise as all the enforcement team in ANAOCHA took part in the exercise. Correspondent Valentine Badoa found the report.
The Transition Committee Chairman of ANAOCHA Local Government Area, Mr. Gerard Ozo, led the team to Oyeneni, Mbota Junction, Nwagu Agolo, and other major entry and exit points into ANAOCHA, ensuring that vehicular movements are restricted and enforce full compliance. The council boss, during the exercise, also did road palliative on some bad spots at Adazin Nuku. Speaking shortly after the exercise, Mr. Ozo reassured of full commitment to clean, green and sustainable ANAOCHA and commended the people for their cooperation. He thanked Governor Soludo for his consciousness on environment and called on the people of ANAOCHA to key into the environmental agenda of Governor Soludo for a healthier society.
Assuring the good people of Anambra State and ANAOCHA in entirety that we will keep up this exercise. We won't even wait for on a sanitation day for us to embark on this. This exercise must be a continuous one.
Right from the foreign scenes, outcry over shootings, political corruption and an atmosphere of violence are ratcheting up tensions in Serbia. Since early May, tens of thousands of people are hitting the streets of Belgrade, protesting against the government and President Alexander Vučić. These are the biggest public demonstrations in the country since the fall of Slobodan Milosevic. The protests are against an atmosphere of violence and fear, against more manipulated media, against corruption. The weekly mass protests were triggered by a school shooting in Belgrade, and the day after, a second shooting in a village, 18 people dead. But by now, the anger is directed against the ruling power. From the foreign scenes, Serie A champions Napoli have reportedly offered their star striker Victor Osimhen a staggering 6.3 billion naira salary in a bid to deter potential suitors such as Paris Saint-Germain and Chelsea. Despite relentless interest from top European clubs, Napoli's president ADL remains determined to keep Osimhen in Naples and recently held a meeting with the player's representative to discuss a new contract. ADL has expressed his desire for Osimhen to extend his current deal with Napoli for an additional 2 years. The Nigerian striker's existing contract is set to expire in the summer of 2025. As prominent clubs circle around Osimhen, ADL recognizes the importance of securing his prize assets commitment to the Scudetto winners. During the meeting, as par told Napoli, ADL proposed raising Osimhen's annual salary to €6 million, with additional bonuses that could elevate it to €7 million. This remarkable offer exceeds Napoli's usual salary structure, demonstrating their determination to retain the talented forward. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS TV from any parts of the world by liking our Facebook page at ANAMBRA Broadcasting Service. Go on to Twitter and Instagram, okay? From our YouTube handle, you can join us on our channel at ABS Television, okay? From Twitter and Instagram, it's ABS Radio TV, and on our website, you have www.absradiotv.com. Now the main points that made the news again this morning. Pregnant woman rescued from abusive partner. ABGA Chairman Chief OKOYE has created 3 strategic committees. ANAMBRA Indigene has scored the highest in JAMB 2023 exams. And finally, we told the protesters have demanded political change in Serbia. Governor Chuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra state economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. That's all on the news this morning. My name is Uchechukwu Ebonam. Be good.